Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She was 6. She used to play with plants and herbs, got poisoned by 6, but she loved doing everything in nature. And now I present you this. Highly blessed everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is a very special day. It's no ordinary day. Today is going to be tea day. If you want to drink it, go right away. I don't have a problem drinking it. But today I'm going to use this tea that I formulated to make a shampoo and a nice at the end. So if you want to see what I've made, just follow along and find out the benefits of this beautiful nutmeg shampoo that I'm about to make. It's a herbal blend infused with let me tell you, the smell is just amazing. And I was about to make porridge for my son and I crack a nutmeg and the idea just pop up in my head. So I say, you know what? Grab the pot quickly, grab some water, put in everything that I can think about because the vision was right here. And that's what I did. And I wanted to share this video with you guys. So let me just go in quickly with some of the benefits. Yeah. Nutmeg helps to promote the hair growth. It gives the hair luster and it prevents the hair fall. Also used to improve circulation of the scalp so you can get lots of new growth. It eases inflammation and it prevents hair loss as stated. By using nutmeg, it also stimulates the scalp and adds volume, length, and bounce to the hair. The benefits of using bay leaf. Do you know that bay leaf can grow your hair and it's a natural conditioner as well? It also helps to fight and prevent bacterial and fungal infections of the scalp. It also used to get rid of dandruff and it's an anti-itch remedy. Cinnamon is just as nutmeg, cinnamon is used the similar way to stimulate the scalp and increase circulation that encourages the growth. It also reduces hair loss. So cinnamon and nutmeg go so hand in hand. And if you use it over a period of time, it can assist in the reduction of inflammation and it treats dandruff and fungal type of, hair problem. It also gets rid of the buildup of products from the scalp and leaving the hair healthier. Okay, so I've made notes. I'm just reading from my notes. Clementines is a citrus fruit that is closely related to oranges. They play a major role in facilitating hair growth. Okay, they are packed with antioxidants and they fight off free radicals which prevent hair damage and boost hair growth. They contain vitamin C, vitamin B12, and vitamin E. And this helps dramatically with repairing damaged hair follicles and making the hair shiny and volume. Wow. You've got lots of volume when you come on to, using oranges or clementines. Anything citrus. Right. Soursop leaves. Soursop leaves can promote healthy hair and scalp. And it gets rid of dandruff. With just one use of it, you can get rid of a dandruff session. Soursop can also treat problems that is bacterial and it has an antibacterial property. So it gets rid of dandruff fast from the scalp. I also put basil in this formulation. And this little herb is a powerhouse for extreme hair growth. Although it has the same properties as the other herbs listed in the video, it produces new healthy hair that becomes so strong and dense. If you're using basil, it will help to protect your hair from breakage and also it helps to protect the hair from breakage and also it helps to promote blood flow to the scalp due to its magnesium properties. Also, it is anti-inflammatory and that helps to soothe the scalp and the root that gives the hair luster and shine. And this is called eugenol. So eugenol is produced in basil just as magnesium, and these are very, very, very beneficial and important for your hair growth. All right, let's get into this video because this was a long one and I am tired. My jawbone aches, so here we go. So we're going to start off by getting all our ingredients together. And I have the jug, measuring jug. I've got my tea that I've brewed and I'm going to strain. So I'll use a strainer to strain the tea as I've used the basil and I didn't want that to get into the whole shampoo and then have bits in my hair. As you know, I've got dreadlocks and I can't afford to have like little bits in my hair because that would be eternal grace, rest in place, okay? So we're gonna strain it, and I realized it never strained enough, so I had to use like a little microfiber cloth. So I'm using that cloth now to go over and get rid of all of the bigger debris them. Yes, so that's what we're doing today. So right now, I kind of feel really good because the angels then blessed me with, look, 333. I am just feeling really highly blessed. Every time I formulate and I get excited about where I get this, ingenious idea from, I always have angel numbers working with me. If you ever have that happen to you, please comment down in the box below because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one that working on a project and always getting synchronized numbers. All right. Okay. Right. First, I'm gonna add some sea moss gel. I made this sea moss gel a week ago, so I'm just gonna add 20 grams of sea moss gel to my formula. Let me just get my recipe out so I can actually tell you what I did because I'm doing a voiceover. So I can always tell you what I did. I'm gonna use Decla glucoside as my mild surfactant today, and I'm gonna be using around I can't even remember how much I used to Granny. I think it was 40 grams. Yeah, I'm going to use 40 grams because I would have used 25 grams of declaglucoside and then use cocoa butter tea in like 15 grams. But I ran out, so I just combined one thing. I'm going to use some gargum as well. I'm going to mix the gargum with my glycerin. So I'm going to be using 0.5 gargum to 2 grams of glycerin. And I'm going to make sure I mix this very well because I don't want my shampoo to be clumpy and lumpy. So we're going to make it look smoothie and flowing nicely. So definitely we're going to mix this very well. And then I'm going to add this to my ingredients, which is the first phase I did. I'm making 100 grams. So I'm just going to add this to my other ingredient. But before, you have to make sure it's a smooth paste. As I said before, you don't want it to be clumped. You want it to be smooth and nice, right? So you give this a good stir. You make sure it's blended correctly and everything is lump free. Because if you don't do it, that's how the shampoo is going to be. And as you can see, I've mixed out the shampoo and eventually it will start getting, all nice. So let's go on to the second stage. So the second stage, I'm going to be adding some panthenol, which is 1 gram of panthenol. And I'm going to be using 1 gram of aloe vera as well. With this, I'm just going to mix everything in my jug. And I'm going to blend it out very well because I don't want, as I said, I want this to be a very smooth looking shampoo. And because it's a clarifying shampoo, it needs to be lump free and bubble free. So let's mix. Right. For me to balance my pH, I'm going to be needing to add citric acid. So I'm just going to be using, like, you can see that it's just way too high. That's like so alkaline. So I'm going to be using like 0.7 grams of citric acid to bring the pH down so it can be nice for the hair, so it won't be stripping and harsh on your hair strands, and your follicles will just feel alive and your hair will be nice and tame and not stiff and dry. Okay, And as I say, you need to mix these things properly. So you mix it in nicely, and then I test the pH again to make sure the pH is at the level that we know it's going to be good. Don't worry about the bubbles because it's going to settle, and you're not going to see no bubbles after it settled overnight. So the pH on this was just spot on, and I just forward marching from this point on, and then I added some more ingredients to thicken up my shampoo. Because I want it to be a thick clarifying shampoo, I had to add a bit of xantham gum, but I used a clear xantham gum and some glycerin. So I used 0.5 xantham gum to 2 grams of glycerin, and you have to make sure this is incorporated correctly, and you leave it for at least 20 minutes to let it hydrate. You can add it to the shampoo and it hydrate overnight, but I find that if you hydrate it before, then you know how thick it's going to be, and it just works better if you do things before than ending up in the next day and you realize, oh Lord, everything's sour. So here on forward marching, just add some preservatives. So I add 2 different types of preservative. I add the plant therapy preservative, and then I add the benzyl alcohol preservative, as I want to make sure this is stable. Because I use the tea, I want to make sure it's very, long lasting, and I can formulate this more and use it more often. Right, so the pH check and the preservatives add. So I'm just gonna add the vitamin E, and I'm also gonna add essential oils to this. So I'm gonna be adding 1 gram of vitamin E, because I'm doing 100 grams, and you know the percentage ratio, 1% over 100 times 100 gram, right? So it's 1% over 100% times the amount that you're doing, which is 100 gram. So you end up with 1 gram, okay? So after this is done, I add my essential oil, which is nutmeg, which, oh my goodness, the shampoo smells divine. And then I bottled it up in my 120 grams of bottle, but I only had 100 grams. So as you can see, the bottle is not full, but I'm just demonstrating for you guys. And this is my first time doing this ingredient, because as I said earlier, it just attacked me. So here you have it, my nutmeg clarifying shampoo. And I got this inspiration due to making porridge for my son this morning, and my daughter actually stepped on the nutmeg for me and she broke it, and I don't know what released out of the nutmeg, but it just came up and I got the intuition to do this. So thank you for full joining this video with me. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to be using this little model. So I'm going to be demonstrating. Oh, the smell. Wow, that's amazing. Remember, I had added some conditioning properties like the gargum, the sea moss, the aloe vera gel, even the panthenol, vitamin B5. Everything in this makes this so smooth. Remember, I just showed you. Look. Still studying. So a little goes a long way. And this is so clean. I can feel it. Listen. So definitely this will work. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you guys today. How I formulated my nutmeg clarifying shampoo. Thanks to my little model. And his hair is no longer knotted. Oops, sorry boss. Okay, let's put it next to my shampoo. Yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys soon.